try to quit once and they stick you with a woman and a gay on the rundown.
Nothing worse.
Lord. All right, it's the rundown. April 20th, 420. We're going to make one of those stupid ass jokes? Yeah, we are. Okay. Thank goodness we had the pregnant woman do it.
You ever smoke weed, Brandon?
I have, yeah.
Really?
I would say 30 to 40 times in my life.
30 to 40?
Yeah.
Out of what, an apple, a pear?
Oh, out of a joint or a blunt.
A spliff?
Maybe. Well, I don't know what that is.
Oh, I bet you with the munchies is disgusting.
That's just me.
Yeah, I bet
He has them right now. He was just bitching about his Chick-fil-A. You
Yeah,
can't get
that's
it.
true.
The rundown brought to you by NASCAR. This weekend, NASCAR is in Talladega, one of the most iconic tracks, one of the most, I would say, the biggest party in NASCAR.
The best.
It's a huge party. They got the party in the infield, and then they got the RV lot. They got everything down there at Talladega, right in the heart of Alabama. And it's exactly like you think it is, in the heart of Alabama.
It is one of the best parties I've ever been to in my life.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's the Geico 500 Talladega Superspeedway this Sunday, April 23rd on Fox at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's Chase Elliott's second race back. We can celebrate the 75th anniversary of NASCAR.
Yep.
There's also a street
Spider.
race. What?
Spider's going to be there.
Spider's going. I'm sure Alex Bennett's going. Is Large going?
Large, Alex Bennett.
AB?
NASCAR crew's going.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the race?
I like Chase Elliott.
You like Chase
I'm riding with Big Cat. I know Big Cat's going to be on Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott's plus 1,400, 14 to 1 to get it done. So I don't know. He's back.
Yep.
I think his leg is going to hold up here on Sunday, and I think he could win it. 14 to 1.
legs.
Barstool Sports book worth a sprinkle.
When are we going to be able to get you in a NASCAR and get you in one of those tracks and race around?
I'm down to do it. We actually, yesterday, myself and St. Anne, Large's wife, raced go-karts versus Frankie Muniz, who's an up-and-coming NASCAR driver.
He
We
was
did it at
Malcolm
South
in the
Street
middle.
Seaport. Yeah, Malcolm in the
You
middle.
can't drive. You pump the brakes. I've driven with you.
Well, wait till the footage comes out, buddy. Keep talking like that.
Yeah, keep talking that noise.
Yeah. But no, Sunday, Talladega is going to be awesome. Super pumped.
All right, there you go. This weekend, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, it is the Geico 500 at Talladega. Check it out on Fox. All right, rundown. You enjoying your Stella Blue coffee?
Yes.
Well, we're not sponsored by Stella Blue coffee. So
Well, joke's on you because this is actually water.
Wow.
Try and keep up,
think
Brandon.
this is
I had a really
waking
good
up with
joke.
Mincy or something.
I had a good joke about weed that I thought about after
Let's do
you
it.
said you did it.
Go on.
What do you need me to say to set it back up?
I'm going to say, have you ever smoked weed? And then you say yes.
Okay,
Have you ever smoked weed, Brandon?
I have.
Well, that explains the weight.
That's what you thought of?
Yeah.
It was just a hurtful.
It's a hurt.
That's what I said. Him with the munchies.
It was a hurtful.
A larger man.
It was that was a hate crime.
Man with an
Yeah.
appetite.
Okay, well,
We can keep that
hey
in,
Nick, do
probably.
you want to hear this joke he just made about me?
Yeah, it's good.
He said, do it again.
It's good. Hey, Brandon, have you ever smoked weed?
Yes, I have.
Well, that explains the weight.
Bad idea.
Thanks,
Big
Nick.
fat guy.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
Elon Musk, he had another spaceship, rocket going to space. His SpaceX Starship, built to go to Mars, it exploded during its first orbital launch today. It just went up there and exploded. Pat, that sounds like one of your weekends.
Going up there and exploding? Yes. Here's what I don't understand about this. Don't we have the blueprint to get to space? Haven't we figured it out?
Well, the difference is
I think Wile E. Coyote did it.
this is the biggest rocket that's ever been launched, and it's because this is a test prototype for what's supposed to take people and cargo to the moon and Mars someday.
That's what I just fucking said.
So I'm just
Why
saying,
are you explaining it?
it's like-
I just fucking
But
said
can't you
that.
just adjust the math? Oh, it's a little heavier. That means we need this much more fuel. Like, why are we still
Can you
figuring
just
this
Tell me
out?
that again. I mean, I don't.
That's a dick.
That's a dick.
That's
That's a dick.
That's a dick.
That's a dick.
That's a black cock.
That's a big black cock. Yes. And it exploded all over us.
If I had a nickel. But I was saying, can't you just adjust the math? Like, this feels like if we really wanted to get to space, Elon, we can do it.
But we're already in space.
But they're trying to get back. They're trying to land on the
trying to get us in
moon.
further space.
Who cares? I fucking hate space. I don't care
Why
about
do you
any
hate
of this shit.
space?
It's boring. I have no interest in aliens. I have no interest in space.
I don't think that hat fits.
No. It's too small or big.
It's too big.
Around here, right?
Yeah, look at it. Look, no, it's
It's
big.
I think it's stretched out.
It makes you look like a
freak?
no, like a child who's not really fully developed. Like a
Malnourished?
no, not that way.
It needs a little spinner on top.
I know.
Yeah.
Let me try it now.
A little.
No, it's.
If I go this, though,
then
then.
you're gonna sell newspapers in the 30s.
All right, well, I'm not wearing that.
Oh, I like that.
Well, you gotta wear the hat because
Now
the
you-
hair looks like shit.
Why don't you put it on?
I can't wear the
Oh,
hat.
he
Just
looks
try.
terrible in hats.
I can't.
Looks
Oh,
really
God.
bad in them.
Well, first of all, it doesn't. It does. My head's.
Oh no.
So bad. Yeah.
What's a bad hat?
However bad I looked in that
Here,
hat,
put
you
it
look
back
10
on.
times worse.
I got a sausage hat if you want some sausage hats.
I don't know.
They're really good hats.
Brandon said that exact same thing to me in the
Hat.
bathroom once, and I don't want it.
You didn't want my sausage then? You don't want it now?
I don't want it then, I don't want it now.
So nobody was on the rocket. They're running a test launch. They're hoping to go into orbit and all that. It crashed because the Super Heavy booster failed to separate from the Starship. Boy,
Yes.
that's like sex with my wife.
Okay. Nice, Kate. God, does he always say stuff like that?
Yeah, always.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
bad
I don't
person.
know how you do it.
No.
It's
But
really tough.
that booster was like 26,000 pounds.
Okay.
And
Now, is this booster bullshit like the one they tried to make us get over the last 6 months?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's probably absolutely.
Okay.
You got the Fauci ouchie twice, didn't you?
I did not.
You got it twice.
I got it once like an asshole. I got it once like an asshole.
What
I
a
wish I had.
pussy.
Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anyway,
SpaceX also planning to put the first woman and the first person of color on the moon by 2025.
Ahem.
It was a shame we didn't have the first woman on the ship today. When
I
it
think
exploded.
Elon said, and we're going to leave him there.
Wait, is he Southern now?
Right, see it.
When did he become me?
Brandon Musk.
We're going to start a worm farm on the moon.
We did. Has a woman's been in space?
A woman's
That's
been in
really
space,
Yes.
general, of course.
But they haven't been on the moon,
No.
which makes the moon fucking awesome.
Was Krista McAuliffe the first one? Supposed to be the first one? She got blown to smithereens.
No,
She
there
was on
was
the
others
Challenger?
before her. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think there was one before her.
Sally
Sally
Ride.
Ride,
Yes.
yes.
Ride,
which is also
Sally,
a porn star.
ride. I think they sent her too with like 30,000 tampons or something because NASA wasn't sure how much women get their periods.
30.
They sent her with like an insane amount of tampons. That's a true
We
story.
stuffed the rocket with tampons?
They really did, and she opened up the box and was like, "How often do they think I get my period out
She should
here?"
have just let those clots fly. Let them float around the ship.
Just
Fart 'em.
like-
Damn it, Pat.
Oh yeah,
Fart 'em
they
right
sent-
out.
They sent her with 100 tampons for 1 week-long trip.
All right, so
Well,
even
I
less
mean-
than 30,000.
They had massive respect for her pussy. They thought it was really,
That's really going.
thought it was a gusher.
Yeah.
That was wide set. As if I
still
believe
wide.
right, Sally Ride had a wide set vagina
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
for heavy flow.
Sally Ride had a gushing pussy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right. NBA playoffs. The Grizzlies beat the Lakers last night. But more than that, Dillon Brooks does not respect LeBron James at all. Dillon Brooks talks a bunch of shit. Last night, he was asked about LeBron James, and he said, and I quote, "I don't care. He's old. I don't respect anyone until they come and give me 40.
love it.
What does give me 40 points?
40
I
drop
was
40
gonna say
points on it, yeah.
$40.
But he called him old, and LeBron's 38. I mean, that's old in college in NBA basketball terms. But Dillon Brooks has never won anything. Pat, do you think he should be able to say these things?
Yes, Dillon Brooks is making a name for himself. I love
By
it. I
saying-
respect the hell out of
By
it.
being an asshole.
Not by being. I don't think he's. I think it was an asshole move for him to turn around and start barking in his face. But if he doesn't do that, no one knows who Dillon Brooks is. Wasn't he shooting like 35%
Well, Dillon
in
Brooks
the
has
previous?
been this guy all year. He's kind of their mouthpiece. He talks a lot of shit.
He's a poor man's Pat Beverly without the skill. That's what Dillon Brooks is.
Dillon Brooks is pretty good.
But he's no Pat Bev, right? Is he better than Pat Bev?
Yeah, he-
Fuck, I'm just trying to stick up
I
for,
do
for
think-
Pat Bev.
I'm-
He's better. Say it here. Is Dillon Brooks better than Pat Beverly? Oh no.
in 2023, I think Dillon Brooks is younger.
Okay.
Pat Bev's a great player. Great player.
But doesn't he has the same sort of attitude? Like this,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna talk
the-
shit to anyone.
Me against the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I don't care who you are. Yeah, they're very
But
similar guys.
don't you think there is something to that? I think that does get under certain players' skin, and it
Well,
does fuck with their game a little bit sometimes.
I
I don't know
see
if it would
that.
bother LeBron, but
Yeah, I see that. Well, that's just Dillon Brooks has averaged 9 points, three rebounds in 7 games against Pat Bev. And listen, Pat Bev works here. Pat Bev's a great player. But Dillon Brooks,
pulled up against Pat
Dillon Brooks
Bev.
is not a shitty
No.
player talking shit. He's a good player talking shit. He's not their best player, but he's a good player.
But I love it. This raises his profile. It makes a series that much more interesting. It's like
Yeah.
the women's NCAA whatever. No one was watching that until someone started talking shit.
Right.
Angela Reese and that.
That was the most watched women's basketball game.
But
in the
what?
history of the
Yeah,
sport.
but
Yeah.
because of all the
That
shit
happened
talk and
with-
everything
that
leading up to
happened
it.
with a minute left in the game, Pat.
Yeah, but wasn't before that earlier in the season? Wasn't there like some rivalry between the two?
Their personalities brought a big buzz to the tournament.
I'm just going to say it out loud, but the reason a shit ton of people watched it is because Caitlin Clark is a white superstar, and the white people watched it. That's what happened.
But what happened before, like in the season? Didn't she do this or something?
Not really.
All right. Well, whatever. My point is that this is good because it's just makes the series that much more interesting.
Agreed.
I was
Thank
watching for the basketball skills. that women have.
What were the two teams in the national championship game?
Excellent.
They were good, huh?
They were.
What states were they from?
One of the 50 that
2 of the 50,
I
actually.
love.
Yeah.
2 of the 50 that I
She
enjoy.
defended,
Lo-
mind you.
That I defended.
Lo-
I was in a quagmire for these states.
Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
And Iowa.
That chicken. Okay.
All right. Moving on to baseball. Max Scherzer suspended 10 games for illegal substance on glove.
In your face! That's what you just did tonight. Come on! So Max Scherzer was just ejected from the Mets game by Phil Cousins. And it's an automatic 80-game suspension. Now, Frank, do you want to show your impression of Phil Cousins? You did an impression earlier. Phil Cousins was doing this to Scherzer. Yeah, he actually did it. I don't count any shots. And then when he comes, he gets a brace. He goes like this. Against the Yankees, they go, "Hey, you're my paisan." The Mets put in Jimmy Yacobonis and then gave up a run, and the Mets are now down 1-0 in the. And the game is over. Free fall. The Braves never fucking lose. Nightmare season.
During the Dodgers and Mets yesterday, he had his glove checked for foreign substances heading into the 4th inning. They said he had a sticky substance on his glove. Max Scherzer swears. He swears it was just sweat and rosin, which I don't know how sweat and rosin become.
You know what my theory is?
What?
Some of Sally Ride's period fell down from space and got on his glove. Because it's still out there.
Is it sticky?
Yeah, so yeah, it can be.
It's orbiting. It's been orbiting for 30
Forever,
years.
and it's starting to make its way down. It's probably Sally Ride
Well,
period.
Max Scherzer says he swears on his kids' lives that he wasn't using anything else.
Oh, ho, ho.
How pissed was his wife?
Oh,
How
yeah.
pissed was his wife when he did that? Because that's.
Well, I feel like she's just got to be. What are you pointing at, Jeff D'Lo?
Have you ever done that?
Had a sticky
Swear-
substance
oh,
or swear on my
Or their
kids'
kids'
lives?
lives?
No, I would not do that because I lie a lot. So I can't really. That's not really something I can do.
That was probably a
Yeah.
lie. You probably.
Although
have
I tell you, when I don't lie is on the dozen when I'm the most honest man in your fucking competition.
You literally cheated.
By the
Ooh,
suck
get
my
him,
dick,
Klemmer. Get him, Klemmer.
When did Jeff D'Lo get here? He just descended-
appeared. He really did just appear.
He just appeared and now.
did.
Okay. Frank's not here. I haven't seen Frank
No.
today. Where's Frank, Duggs?
This is a dumb question, though.
He's off for 420.
He has the Devils Rangers game. The Devils Rangers game's tonight. Is he playing in it?
He's there that early.
He took the day off because the Devils play the Rangers today? Okay, fair.
I get that.
Okay.
Game's in Jersey. Okay.
Oh, he's already there.
Tanky's
Oh,
already. That's old.
Oh.
No, it's 7 minutes ago.
No, yeah, he's
What?
He's already there?
already there.
Hey, what time is the
this?
game at?
3 o'clock. No, that's an old game.
This guy.
But it is Rangers. Where is he?
Is that today?
Oh, that must be in the Garden. But that doesn't look like the Garden.
No,
That's not
that's
the
not
Garden.
the
That's the
Garden.
Prudential Center. I've been there.
Try game 1.
They've
Okay.
already played? And, okay. Hockey experts, Brandon Walker, Pat, and Kate.
Right. Hitting those pucks around. But they wouldn't suspend you for 10 games unless they were absolutely
No,
certain.
it triggers an automatic 10-game suspension. If you have
Even if-
Suspicion does?
no, if the umpires during a game say that if they throw you out, it triggers an auto. What the fuck are you doing? I did not ask you.
I gotta defend. I don't care what you asked for. I'm gonna defend Max
At
Scherzer
no
here.
point did I say Clemmer.
I don't give a fuck what you said. I'm gonna defend Max Scherzer.
Why are you here? I did not ask you.
I didn't like what you were saying. I didn't like what you were insinuating.
What was I saying? I was saying the truth. When you are thrown out of a game, it triggers an automatic suspension. What did I say wrong?
That's true, but I think you should also
Say
explain.
something I said wrong.
I want you to explain how Phil Cousins, the umpire that threw out Scherzer, has thrown out 2 other guys. He's the only guy to throw guys out. This has much ado about
What's this
nothing.
got to do with
He had
anything?
I'm defending Scherzer. He had rosin.
I didn't say anything about Scherzer.
All right.
I'm defending him.
I just want you to understand that Scherzer's innocent here.
You're saying it was he shouldn't have been thrown out in the first place.
Exactly.
But he had rosin.
But they tested it and it showed up as rosin.
Rosin. You can have rosin.
Do
But
you
the-
swear on your kids' lives?
I don't have children.
Thank God.
Ooh, ooh.
I believe Scherzer's innocent because it's rosin. And
You
rosin.
believe Scherzer's innocent because he plays for the Mets?
No, I would say this,
Yes.
but rosin is such a. It's such
If he played for the Yankees, would you be holding that microphone or would you be sitting over there right now?
Oh, I was sitting over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means he's a good fan.
See,
right.
I kind of believe Scherzer. Like, look how he's like really.
Well, he looks shocked and like he's angry. It's just rosin though. Like
Yeah, they
looks
fake.
like
You
skinny
fake
Phil
it
Mickelson.
when you. Oh, I can't
it's
believe
not like
this is
pine
here.
tar, like an illegal substance. The question is how much rosin can you have, which is
Isn't rosin the white powder in the bag?
Yeah, I think so. It's like in the bag. Yeah, but
I just said that.
They told him to wash his hands between innings. He did wash his hands, but then his glove had some rosin in it. I think Phil Cousins just being an asshole.
Well, I think Max Scherzer was stupid. If they wash your hands, why don't you go wash your fucking glove too?
Yeah, what?
Well,
it out.
he got a new glove on. They put a new glove on him, and that was still too much.
Does this provide that much of an advantage?
No.
Oh, it's sap
just
from a
rosin.
fir tree.
You're just taking up for Max Scherzer.
If it was a Gaylord Perry thing where he had like pine tar
That's the
and
picture you bring up because Pat's here.
no, that's the
Yep.
most famous cheater. Is
I'm
Gaylord
used to
Perry.
that.
Wow.
But I think that would be a different situation. This is much ado about nothing. Max Scherzer is innocent, and you suck.
And you heard that.
Put the mic down and get the fuck off the camera. We're recording.
Sure,
double
sure,
play in just a couple
Jan,
minutes, right?
you know.
Can't wait.
Huh.
That guy
We can-
stinks. Where are we at? The Oakland A's have. Actually, there's another baseball topic. Klemmer, you
Oh,
come
hell
back.
yeah.
The Oakland A's have purchased 49 acres of land near the Las Vegas Strip. They plan to build a $1.5 billion, 35,000-seat stadium and eventually move to Las Vegas. This will make the third Oakland team that has been lost this decade, behind the Golden State Warriors, who moved across the bay, the Raiders, who moved to Vegas, and now the what the
Here to talk about Oakland A's baseball with you. Looks like you needed me.
What do you think about the Oakland A's?
This is actually really sad. This is a travesty. The ownership here is awful. They screwed these fans over. This is wrong.
What's sad about it? It's a team moving because nobody comes to the fucking game.
Because the ownership has run the team into the ground. It's, the movie Major League, this is real life Major League. The ownership's really shitty. They put a bad product in the
And
field.
Moneyball was right there.
A Mets fan complaining about ownership? You're kidding me.
Well, we don't complain about it anymore. We have a great owner now.
I will
Keep
say,
going.
I've been to an A's game at that stadium, and the fans are really die hard. Like, that stadium's old as
Downtrodden?
hell, but I actually really liked it. Like, it had such a good vibe, such good people.
Anyone that goes to those games is so loyal because
Yeah.
they have sewage. They have raw sewage in the
But
clubhouse.
the A's, right? The A's originally moved from Philadelphia to Oakland, so why?
No, Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Kansas City.
Yeah, you're right. Philadelphia, Kansas City. Then
Yeah.
they moved twice before.
They did.
Why is it a tragedy now?
Well, I mean, the last move was 1968, so it's been a long time.
All right, let's say this triggers new expansion. Give me two cities that should get a baseball team. Go.
Nashville and Montreal if they don't go to the Rays. But
Montreal already had their chance.
yeah, but that's a big media market. There's a long time with bad ownership there too. Another team, possibly Charlotte.
Because
Ah,
Vegas
damn.
is all transplants, too. It's not like I don't know.
I feel like when teams go to Vegas, it's just to become like
But the Raiders-
a tourist attraction.
Yeah, like the
essentially.
bachelor
no one
party will
cares.
go there to
Yeah.
see
People
their
will come
team
see you.
play.
Yeah, I guess, but they're not real fans. They're just people who are there shit-faced and need something to do.
Yeah.
All right, topic 5. Baseball card maker Panini is suing Bang Brothers over counterfeit cards. Now, we all know that if you're a grown man or a person that collects baseball cards or likes baseball cards, you're a fucking idiot that never has gotten any pussy before in your life.
Right.
Preach, preach.
Anybody that collects baseball cards is a fucking loser.
I don't agree with that. I think if you collect baseball cards, you have a sober, healthy
heard-
habit. I think it's a beautiful thing. And oh, hey, Doug's.
Oh, hi.
Hey, this is like a revolving door today, and I know about this topic, so I just figured I'd hop on.
Ah.
All right, so
You didn't hear what he just said.
Panini
I was actually listed in the lawsuit.
Panini is suing Bang Brothers over counterfeit cards. Bang Brothers dropped a line of porn star trading cards.
Here we have an expert
Allegedly.
in both.
Okay.
Allegedly. So there is a website, bangbros.cards.
Which do you know about, the baseball cards or the porn?
Look at that.
I actually know more about the cards.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is a
That's Lana
great
Rhoades.
Oh, they use
idea.
Rated Rookie.
Yeah, and
This
so
is what you were talking about earlier.
yeah, whoever's
God.
making these cards, so it's silly. They've got Donruss logo, the Rated
Yeah.
Rookie logo. The next one has Fleer, which is not a Panini product.
Are you looking for the cards?
Me and
so
Pat
self-conscious
interviewed her once.
Yeah, we made her cry.
We made her cry.
Bella Danger.
Bella Danger, and she is a treat.
She's the best.
A truly
Yeah,
great,
so-
great
I've seen her.
tookus.
Her ass is that big?
It is
It's-
fantastic.
She's like a regular on the KFC radio.
Yeah, she's great.
We asked her about her past, and she
Glasses.
started tearing up.
Wow, look at her position on the chair. Is that a
Yeah,
chair?
that's,
Well, that's
a
her
little,
throwing her
well,
ass out.
Yeah,
front.
it's
a great
little, well, it's
idea.
a little parody.
That's not a flattering position for a woman to take a photo of their ass.
No.
No, I was talking about on the bottom right of the card. It shows their favorite sex position. Look
Oh.
at that.
Yeah, like instead of center
That's
field or outfield,
impressive.
whatever. Yeah.
There's
Alright.
no way you could do that.
No.
But yeah, so
Jesus.
That chair would snap like a twig.
they claim Panini is claiming that Bang Bros is the
Yeah.
one selling them. I reached out to Bang Bros or a month or two ago, and they said
About this or just?
about this.
Okay.
It was actually surprisingly easy to get a hold of somebody. They DM'd me right away, and they said this isn't them. So Panini is suing Bang Bros, but it might actually just be some random third party who got the domain and they're selling the pack of 5 cards for like $100. They're
right.
whoever's selling them making a lot of money.
All right, thank you, Ducks.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
All right, next topic. Roosevelt Island in Manhattan is attempting to become one of the boroughs of New York City. It has been overrun by a local population. Yes.
Speaking of overrun,
I live in Roosevelt Island.
What?
This is fantastic. I live on Roosevelt Island.
Roosevelt Island is attempting to become one of the 6 boroughs of New York City now.
I didn't know that. I lived there.
wait, what is it?
That would be news to me.
Manhattan or Queens?
It's Manhattan.
It's Manhattan. Okay.
How many people live on Roosevelt Island?
About 14,000.
You can ride your bike. I used to ride my bike around it in like 10 minutes. It's like a little.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass. To live there.
That would be fantastic if we became one of the 6 boroughs, but I don't think we are. I think we're going to be in Manhattan.
Well, that's the story that's out.
I don't know. I have yet to hear that one. That's it. Seems like it might be a
New Yorkers
fake
named
story.
the island Welfare Island. Are you?
They did, yeah.
Okay? You doing all
Checks
right?
out.
No,
Yeah.
no. It used to be an island with many hospitals, including a smallpox hospital, a mental institution, a number of things there, and it was used as basically an island of hospitals until the 1950s.
So it's an island of misfit people.
No, people there are great. In the 70s, New York City started
Right
making
there
it
in the
more.
70s.
No, the 1970s made it into apartments, and I live there now.
What happened in the 80s? I want to go all the way up through, and then the 80s and then 90s.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just let it ride.
Bunch of coke whores.
Nope, it's a very nice, safe place. Great community. We have a lovely
What
little.
about 2003? What was that like in Roosevelt Island?
I wasn't there. The tram. The tram was built in the 70s.
A little tram.
Yeah.
Oh, tram.
Tram. That was
Tram.
built in 1977.
With an M.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
with an M. And that's another. So we have a subway and we have the tram, which brings us to Manhattan.
All right.
And the ferry.
All right.
And a
Thank-
ferry.
Thank you, Klemmer.
Okay.
All right. Last topic.
Oh.
The Kirk Minahan show. I don't even know. I pulled the other one out of thin air. I don't know
That
what.
was.
All right. Man divorces woman. Woman gets revenge by having his alligator taken away. A Philly couple had a pet alligator in their basement for over a decade. Since 2011, the couple has separated and the husband has moved out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't pay attention to a word you said.
I'll say it again. A Philly couple has had a pet alligator in their basement for over a decade, since 2011.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The alligator is over 8 feet long. I saw this story. It popped up on my Philly feed, and basically they separated. He was like, "I'm divorcing you." So she kicked him out of the house, and then she called animal control and was like, "Come take his motherfucking gator away." And they did.
Well, let me see her.
How gross is her accent?
My husband had him since 2011.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a treat.
That's a Philly lady.
Reptile people in general are very strange.
Yeah.
I can see why he wanted an alligator around.
Yeah. He had apparently like a little gym. She's like, he would go down there. He had a little gym set up next to it, and he would like work out next to his alligator, and that was like his manly time.
In a Philly
In a Philly row
Is
house,
this a
yeah.
Philly thing?
Now, can you go to the video where the man is trying to tape its mouth shut, where it becomes very apparent? This might be the one.
Well, she gave the interview.
Wait,
Oh.
this is where it becomes apparent that animal control has never dealt with one of these, because he's just barehanded trying to wrap
Yeah, that's
electrical
With
tape
electrical tape.
around its mouth. And then there's like 1,000 people in the basement, and they're all just cracking up. They're like, "We don't know what we're doing."
They're also putting
yeah.
the fact that there's that many people. They're putting so much stress on the alligator. The
Yes.
alligator, that's a weird looking alligator. That's a short face. Why is that
Yeah.
a short
Yeah.
face alligator?
Probably didn't have room to grow.
That's true.
And then they like cuffed its little hands. They found a dog leash, and they like cuffed its hands behind its back with a dog leash. And then the cop was like, "You're under arrest," and the whole room cracked up. It was a big, big Philly party. It was very silly.
They make a joke of it. Can I just say something? Why wouldn't they just shoot the alligator?
Well, because
It's
no,
terrible,
What
but
the
it's like
alligator do?
if I'm a cop and I show up in a basement and it's like and I'm there with an 8-foot alligator and it snaps at me, I'm just gonna shoot it.
one of my favorite Philly photos ever, not this one, but the next one, is these people in Fairmount Park just sunning their snakes. I just really like that. They're just out having a picnic, letting their snakes get some sun. But yeah, Philly has all kinds of animals, so not
There's
a
a
huge.
horse. There's
We
a
have
zebra.
there's zebras in Philly. There's
Fishtown has a cow.
you go anywhere and you
What's
find
Fishtown?
people ride their horses
you
around.
live?
It's the
Philly.
largest open-air heroin market in the United States.
And my brother used to live
Fishtown,
there.
believe it or not. Or no, it's Kensington, but it's
And
next to
they're
Fishtown.
right next to each other.
Yeah, it's like they call it like Zombieland, and people walk
Yeah.
around like
Oh, they call it
literal zombies.
Fishtown.
Nickname.
I used to be called that for some reason. But
All right. What else we got? After show, happy 420. That's what you wrote down?
I don't know.
That's what you wrote down?
Yeah, sure. You already made the weak jokes. We're good.
And Brandon quit. That was like Monday.
Oh yeah.
That was 3 days ago. I'm back. I'm fully back. I'm moving to Chicago. I got a house. Me and Klemmer got a podcast nobody listens to. I mean, things are going good.
Yeah.
When do you move?
Huh?
When do you move?
Rarely.
To Chicago.
Oh,
The sympathy laugh from
thank
Nick.
you. I think that was a
good
good
one.
laugh.
Yeah.
June 19th is my closing day.
You move on Juneteenth?
Hopefully, hopefully I'm moving July 1st. July 1st is when I hope I'm moving. So,
Good.
all right. Anything else?
What do you guys? What's Out and About been up to?
I got nothing. We're in Nashville at Zany's on next Thursday.
Oh, you're
So
gonna
a
be
week
a
from now. I'll remind you again.
Big
a week
old
from now.
dirtbag in Nashville.
Oh, I'm gonna be disgusting
Hell
in
yeah.
Nashville. Yeah, it's gonna be really
Jealous.
good. But it's a fun time. We got like 20 tickets left, so make sure you buy them.
New Zero Block 30's out once a week on Wednesdays.
Shit.
And Klemmer, anything else? No? Okay.